What if I told you that every second of waiting you've ever experienced was strategically planned by God Himself for your blessing? What if every delay, every apparent silence was actually the most tangible proof of God's love operating in your favor? Today you'll discover why the Lord, who could solve everything in the blink of an eye, chooses to make you wait, and why this waiting is one of the greatest blessings you've ever received. We live in a world where everything is instant. One click and we have answers. One touch and we receive what we ask for. But God operates in a completely different dimension. He works with eternity, not human urgency. Wise Solomon teaches us that there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. The biblical commentator Matthew Henry, commenting on Ecclesiastes, illuminates us, saying, "Those things which seem to us most casual and contingent are, in the counsel and foreknowledge of God, punctually determined, and the very hour of them is fixed." Do you perceive the depth of this? Your waiting is not an accident. It's not God's forgetfulness. It's celestial timing. Every day you wait is a day God uses to prepare not only your blessing, but your heart to receive it. When you cry out and the heavens seem like bronze, when your prayers echo in apparent emptiness, remember that God is working. In Romans 8, Paul assures us that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. And Matthew Henry explains this beautifully, saying, all God's providences are theirs. Merciful providences, afflictive providences, personal, public. All are for good. God is not late. He is right on time. His delay is not negligence. It's wisdom. When He makes you wait, it's because He's orchestrating something much greater than you can imagine. James exhorts us, "Be patient then, brothers and sisters, until the Lord's coming. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and spring rains." The farmer doesn't harvest on the day he plants. He waits, he trusts the process. He knows there's a time to sow and a time to reap. As Matthew Henry teaches us about this passage, when you sow your corn in the earth, you wait many months for the rain and are willing to wait until harvest for the fruit of your labor. And this teaches you to endure some storms. Your waiting time is your growing time. Every day God allows you to remain in expectation is a day He's strengthening your spiritual roots, deepening your dependence on Him, and refining your faith. God doesn't work with your schedule. He works with eternal wisdom. What you call delay, He calls preparation. What you see as postponement, He sees as alignment. Your waiting has purpose. It's developing in you the patience you'll need to manage the blessing that's coming. It's strengthening your faith to bear the responsibility of the answer you'll receive. It's aligning all circumstances so that when God acts, it will be a complete and lasting victory. David knew this principle when he wrote, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord." Isaiah declares a promise that will make your heart leap. He says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This is the reward of waiting, not just receiving what you asked for, but receiving supernatural strength. Not just seeing God act, but being transformed in the process. Your waiting is not punishment, it's preparation for impossible flights. In Lamentations, Jeremiah proclaims, "The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord." And Matthew Henry teaches us that while we wait for Him by faith, we must seek Him by prayer. And to those who thus wait and seek, God will be gracious. Therefore, know today that your waiting is not empty. God has a purpose. Every day you wait is an eternal investment God is making in your life. He's not testing your patience. He's developing your character. He's not ignoring your cry. He's preparing an answer that will exceed your expectations. The God who made Abraham wait 25 years for Isaac had not forgotten the promise. The God who allowed Joseph to spend years in prison was preparing a palace. The God who let Lazarus die was planning a resurrection. Your waiting time will end, but what God is building in you during this wait will last forever. Keep waiting. Keep trusting. Keep resting in the faithfulness of the one who never arrived late, but always arrived at the perfect time. And if this message touched your heart, subscribe to the House of Consecration channel, and remember that God never forgets, never arrives late, and always keeps His promises. God bless you richly.